What's up, hello, and welcome back to the G Gooseberry Inn. I don't think anyone's gonna show up because this is the first time I've done a stream this early. Let me unmute some stuff. Make sure we can hear it. Cool. It says you should be able to hear it. Sweet. Alright, let me get some camera set up. I don't know if I'll stay here because, like I said, if no one's here for me to interact with, I still need content. So I'm probably going to, I don't know, play a game somewhere. I haven't decided yet. What do we want? Local? Sure. And then do that. Cool. Is this one of those worlds? Okay, no. I know the other Ito avatar I had did that thing where it like made his face look fucky. Also, I'll be drinking coffee instead of eating breakfast today. Oh, you know, I should probably update my status. Put orange. And that, there we go. Cool. Like I said, this is my first time streaming this early, so I don't know if anyone will be joining today. That's a-okay. I just more want to get a new consistent schedule above all else. Early stream, yes. Hello, Jay. Oh, cool. My OVR tool. I'm glad I read that right as my my OVR toolkit just crashed for your message. Oh no, that's the whole Twitch window crashed. Yeah, I am going to start streaming earlier. Well, so I'm still going to keep the regular streaming time for the most part, but I also am planning on sometimes having early streams like this. It's just to diversify things. My schedule got freed up a lot as of recent due to certain life events. So I'll be streaming some days before work, some days after work. But how are you doing today, Jay? Are you in school right now? Is school even in right now? I don't know. Not privy to what school-wise is going on. Also, I remember like when I first met you, you had knowledge of Friday Night Funkin', right? I don't recall. I think so. You should be at school, but you didn't do it today because cramps. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's totally fair. Well then, welcome to the stream, Jay. Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, I have only recently, like, my interest has been piqued for it because I remember you guys were the ones who first told me about it. Like, I had no idea what Friday Night Funkin' is, and then there was the time we went to the McDonald's VR World and they had like Friday Night Funkin' toys, and that was like, it was like you and the others just like explaining to me what it was. So yeah, but now I'm like, I guess people mod it. And there's something with like Pibby Corruption, which I knew about Pibby Corruption. It was like an Adult Swim, like April Fools. But yeah, I guess people are doing like Pibby Corruption mods with Friday Night Funkin'. And some of the songs they have are actually pretty dope. Let me see if anyone's online. There's a few people. Oh, there's really not that many people though. Yeah, there's a shit ton of mods. Yeah, interestingly, I don't like Family Guy, but that's the one that caught my attention. I've seen stuff to show that like it's been out since like December last year, but also like I guess it's pretty new in comparison. It looks hard though. And I like rhythm games, so I'm considering playing it. I don't think I'd stream it. I don't think I'd stream Friday Night Funkin'. I don't feel like I could get a whole lot of content out of that. But I might start playing it just for the mods. I also hear, like, this is something my brother told me, and you can probably like vouch if this is true. I hear that Friday Night Funkin' is like popular with the LGBTQ community because I guess there's like a non-binary character or something. That's what he just told me. I don't know if that's at all true or not. I didn't see it because I thought there was one character literally called boyfriend and another character called girlfriend. And that's the extent of like what I know. Yeah, I guess there's like a whole lore to it, a whole backstory. Also, I know, well, yeah, it's especially because the soft mod. What's the soft mod? What is that? What does that pertain? Also, I haven't had breakfast yet. I just have coffee, but I brushed my teeth before the stream, so I'm waiting to even drink that. But isn't it like it's a Newgrounds game, right? Like I didn't see, like I only did like a little bit of looking for the game itself, but it's like it looks like it's a web browser game, or can you actually like download it? I would imagine you can download it. I saw some people saying you can get it on phone, but I don't want to play it on phone. Like I'm asking you now, the soft mod is a really cute, but it also has a lot of lore and also makes BF and Pico date. Okay, I see. I don't remember which one Pico is. Yeah, like the more I like, it came out in Friday Night Funkin' came out in like what 2020. I'm just like getting like all the information on it just now. Basically makes him gay. I mean, I figured. That's cool though. We like gay around here. All right, guys, just kidding. It's just you and me right now, Jay. But to anyone watching the recording of this, if I am not lazy and if I upload it to YouTube, we like him gay. Pico is the orange-haired dude. Okay. I don't recall who that is right off. It's fine. It's fine. I'll learn more about the Friday Night Funkin' lore later. The reason I was exposed to it lately is because I'm trying to commission someone to make a background similar to this for my new updated stream overlay. Because like I need the overlay, but someone can do an overlay if you have a background, so I need to get a background to supply them so they can do the overlay. But like that's a style people are calling. Like I was looking for a specific like minimalist almost silhouette style for something. It's not what I settled with, but that's what like I was looking up like the style names for it, and a lot of people actually do they call it like Friday Night Funkin' style, which I thought was odd because I'm pretty sure the style that I was looking for has been around since a lot longer than Friday Night Funkin'. But oh come on, Twitch chat, what are you doing? Also, yeah, you're able to download it on PC, not just a web browser. Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw it wasn't on Steam. That was the part that confused me the most. Yeah, I can I'll just look around. I've also been trying to do Tower of Fantasy. I've been trying to download that, but I've been super lazy. It's evidently like pretty good. Oh, sorry. Some people have told me Tower of Fantasy is like, I don't know. It depends. If like the really diehard Genshin fans like Hinu say that Tower of Fantasy, well, I mean, she hasn't played it, but she's heard from other people that it's basically worse Genshin, which I don't know. I can see that, but I still want to give it a shot. The combat looks really cool. It looks like it's like Genshin, but you play one character and you just have like all the different weapons. I don't know. Looks pretty neat. Oh yeah, well, I'll turn that off later. Hey, who's your favorite Friday Night Funkin' character there, Jay? I need to do more with this world. I want to add... Oh, I forgot I updated this. Or I started anyway. I started updating the whole like upstairs. I need to fix the flooring though, because it looks terrible at some points. Like we've got some, I'm not gonna show you guys because it's embarrassing, but there's some horrible Z fighting. I just need to add an extra floor though. Or even just, I could probably do a plane and just have it be like a texture. Yeah, I could probably just add a plane here. I don't have to make like an actual cube for the floor. I just don't want people to see this. What I wish is this specific texture had like backface culling, so you could only see the bottom. Okay, you've seen a VTuber play and it seems pretty fun. Really? Oh, Tower Fantasy. Yeah. Excuse me. Which VTuber? And Pico's best character. Okay, noted. Pico's best. I will keep that in mind. I'll have to like look more into the lore on the characters. I really like. Where is it at? Soleil's been busy, so he can't like come around a whole lot, but I really like how he drew this, so I wanted to put it like somewhere else too. I quite enjoy how that looks. It was like he's a Niji Sanji member. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't know what a Niji Sanji member is. I actually did make this a lot smaller. I made the little outside area pretty small. So I tried to like, I think I did a pretty good job reducing the size of everything in the world. It mostly was like probably the outside, because this was huge before. It was really big. Oh no. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, Niji Sanji is a VTuber company. I can't keep up with all these. I know Bishoujo and Hololive, of course. Those are the two main ones I know about. And then I know about independent ones like Shy Lily. Bless you, Father. Thank you, my son. I appreciate that. Oh, that was the other thing I did. So one thing I also did to like really reduce the size of this world was I went around and there were so many of these like little objects that I put that had fucking vertex meshes on them, or vertex colliders, excuse me. So I went and removed them. So I removed this one because this was annoying for whenever I'd hold a podcast and people would like collide into the chair, but also like random shit like this. There's a coin purse here, there's scales, like all of these like random objects. These all had fucking vertex mesh colliders, and I learned that that's like a big no-no. Those are very taxing and they take a lot of data. So most of them I either just removed the colliders entirely or turned them into box colliders because that's all you need. Yeah, that was a hoot. Oh my god, I have a story to tell you guys. So I was actually in VR chat last night, earlier today. It was pretty late, and oh my god, hold on, let me start over. I was in VR chat and there was this guy, I don't remember his name. I think it was like Dylan. Non-VR VR chat. I am in VR. Oh, is it because of the camera? No, I'm in VR today. How are you doing today, Kiwi? Also, thank you for joining us this morning, or I guess this afternoon now. Oh, I thought you were boycotting. No, oh my god. Okay, here's my problem. How do I put this? So I want to boycott VR chat. I still am not happy about what the devs did. I'm still not happy about EAC. But that being said, I don't have alternatives if I want to stream in VR. Like, there is Chill Out VR. But Chill Out VR, they're still working out like with their servers. So like that is the goal, just so you guys know, that is the goal, is to eventually just completely move to Chill Out VR. But their servers are having problems with like the influx of people, and like the full body tracking is scuffed. Like it's so hard to get it to work. And it's kind of like the problem that we had with like old VR chat, is like not every avatar is like full body capable, so it just looks bad. So just like right now, VR chat is my option. Unfortunately, it's all I can do. No, Judge, you just don't know anything. Yeah, I think I brought it up in one stream, but you probably weren't there. But yeah, that's the goal, is to eventually move to Chill Out VR. But like the other thing is this camera, right? This camera feature is honestly really nice, and I do like it about VR chat. And the two big reasons I complained about with EAC were there were two particular mods that I really liked, but VRChat actually like pulled through and put them in. So the big one I can't show you unless I disable this, and I'm not going to, but like for the menu, so I had one called comfy menu. So like if I'm leaning back like this and I open my menu would appear there, but default it appears down there. So like for some reason the menu appears like below you, and you have to like, if you're standing up it's fine because you can just look down, but if I'm like leaning back, but what they did was they made it a little grabby thing so I can like grab the menu and move it up here. It's still worse than comfy menu, but it's fine. And the other one, I think I actually can show you this. They actually just straight up have the portable mirror. See that? I'm holding it. So this is actually, to be honest, this is better than the mod I used. Yeah, I can just like plant this mirror literally anywhere. Just no one else can see it, only I can. So those are two. There were a few others I liked, but those were the two big ones that I was complaining about. So that's one of the reasons where I was like, okay, I don't mind streaming in VRChat because they actually are doing like some of the things that I liked. But how are you doing today, Kiwi? Are you working? Yeah, you work today. Sorry if I'm sniffly. Also, me allergies are acting up. I'll try my best to not be a snot rocket though. But yeah, so yesterday when I was on VRChat, there was this fellow, I don't remember their name, I think it was Dylan. They were talking about Diablo. They're playing Diablo 3, and then they're trying to get their friend to play. I don't remember her name, but they were like, yo, you should play Diablo. And she was just like, no, that doesn't sound fun. I don't like Diablo. And he was just like, what? Diablo's a fun game. You know, the whole like banter. But then he got like moronically like conceited about it. And he was just like, no, I'll make the game fun. Like if you play with me, I'll make the game fun. And she just kept going off about like how no, like the game, I don't like the game in general. And I was just like, yo, if you don't like the base game, just being multiplayer isn't gonna make it better. And he like fought with me on that. He was like, no, multiplayer in video games is always better. And I was like, that is absolutely not true. Like I said, it was moronically conceited of him. Like, and then he said, I make all games fun. Like if you ever play multiplayer with me, that makes games fun. And that's where I was just like, that's like moronically pretentious of you, dude. And then we like stopped talking after that, but I just thought that was so silly to just be so full of yourself that you think anytime anyone plays a video game like with you, you just innately make it 10 times more fun. And I tried to argue, like, if someone doesn't like the base mechanics of a game single player, it being multiplayer isn't going to just make it more fun for them, you dingus. I'll make the game fun. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I thought. No more avatar search? Yeah, that sucks. That's something I'd like, I don't know. I personally stopped using that. Other people did. But like, I don't know. I didn't really use that a whole lot. It was really nice though, but that's fine. I'm doing okay. You just need it to be tomorrow already. What happens tomorrow? Something fun going on. Oh, you have an interview. Oh, nice. We'll have to talk later. I'm curious to hear like what's all going on. That's so fun. Just want to do it and stop thinking about it. That's fair. You get super nervous about interviews. Interviews can be nerve-wracking. I don't know, something that I tell myself to help me get through interviews is like, while it's like the base of it is they are interviewing you, you are also interviewing them for whatever position you're applying for. It's like that helps me, is like, it is like that. That's also like what I use for like tips for people. It's because like you are, I don't know, it's one of those like, treat it under the assumption like whatever the position is, you're going to get it, I guess. Oh, it's just moving from phones to being back in office front. Or if your phone comes from, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that sounds a lot easier. Plus being on phone sucks. That's why I don't do it. Like technically with my job right now, there are situations where like I should call, but I'm very resilient to, I'll do it if I have to, right? Like I'm not lazy, but like I don't, there are sometimes where I just straight up don't have to call and I won't. But there are situations where it's just like, maybe you should call, but I'm a big fan of self-help. So it's just like, if I don't have to call And if the person calling me can call them, then I will try to coerce them to call them because it's easier to do it directly rather than do back and forth. Like I said, if I have to call, I will, but I just don't like doing it. I can do interviews just fine, but it's notoriously hard to get a promotion there. Oh, okay, I see. That kind of sucks. You think they'd change that if they knew it was like a hard like sell, or if it was hard to do. That's weird. I wish me muting in VR chat also muted the mic. I can. I have it right here. In fact, I can do that. All right. Hopefully you guys didn't hear. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. It was gross. You've applied for 5 positions in the last year and gotten denied for all of them in a year. Oh my god, that's not good. That's ridiculous. Because like I don't know you that well, but I know you pretty well, Kiwi, and I don't think that the reason you got denied for all of those positions was for like lack of skill or like character. That's ridiculous. That's definitely a problem with the system. And yet your stats are good though. That you got forced promoted to a department and want nothing to do with. Yeah, that's so stupid. Oh, good enough. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was about to say, like, I don't like see you as like, because like if you were a person who I could see as like maybe performing subpar, then sure, but I don't think you're that type of person. I think you do tend to like pull through and like, I'm sure at least meet status quo. That's a problem with the system then. That's so ridiculous. I'm damn good employee. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm dying. That's hilarious. So yeah, that's why I thought, like, I didn't want to say that and like toot your own horn for you, but I feel like you're a really, really good employee. You got 103% to target last quarter. Yeah. And you haven't, that's ridiculous. I'd like to speak with your manager or the manager of whoever is in charge of the promotion process. That's ridiculous. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. I got you. So it was funny. So Kiwi and I were supposed to do the Gardic phone event, and Kiwi did everything in her power to get it set up. And I know I talked about this on stream, but I just think it's funny. But I like slept through it because the night before, like we got together with Sanakun and Rustic, and then there's another friend. They don't appear in stream though. But we fucking watched like the Land Before Time, and I guess that just took it out of me. Because like we hung out, we went to like a restaurant, we all like ate. We also met with Rojo and Mrs. Rojo. We all ate, and then we went and watched the Land Before Time, and we got to like through 3.5 of them. And then I went home and I just fucking crashed. I slept for like 12 hours. I don't know what happened. I slept right through, like I almost missed work. Well, I mean, I did call out because of how like fucking late I woke up. What woke me up was funny is my boss called me. My boss was just like, "Yo, you coming in?" I was just like, "Oh shit!" It was so bad. I guess Sanakun also slept a lot, but she's been moving, so like hers totally makes sense. Her and the boy have been like, they've been like setting up stuff for moving, and he was like moving all day, and she was probably pretty beat because I guess after like we stopped hanging out, she went and helped him move. So. I'm really like struggling in this new department though. I didn't care it's gonna look on the interview. Yeah, that's what sucks, especially if it was a forced promotion. I hope they're willing to like see that. I hope they can recognize that. Land Before Time Day was so nice. Yeah, we need to do it again. We need to have another, because we only got like, there's what, like fucking 112 Land Before Times, and we got through like not even 4 of them. Yeah, we should definitely plan another one soon. I think I suggested we do Ramen House next time. I mean, I don't want to give too much, but we're not going to do that, I guess, because I guess Sanakun said she wanted to do something else. Me too, crossing your fingers. Yeah, I really hope that goes well. That sucks. Like a forced promotion, especially. That's why you need it to be tomorrow. Yeah, just want to get it over with. I completely understand that. Oh my god, why am I being such a snot rocket today? Then you could just stress about the answer will be yeah. Unfortunately, I hate how that's like a pretty normal thing too. It's like a pretty normal way that people like worry about stuff. See if anyone's on. Oh yeah, Lena's on. Lena is I met them in FBT heaven. Excuse me. And I guess they're like an ASMR streamer. I thought that was pretty cool. I just saw their profile and I added them. They're really sweet and they're really nice. Well, I mean, I've only talked to them like twice, so we can do Santa Coon's idea the next time, and then the next time do ramen. Yeah, that sounds good. I don't remember what she said, to be honest. It did sound like a good idea though. Oh no, I remember. I recall. I won't say because it's super local, but I recall what she said. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds like fun because we have drinks. I also don't know how much longer I'm going to stream because like I'm not feeling like I'm not sick or anything, but like I definitely didn't get enough sleep last night and I want to get some sleep before work, but I'll still chill for a bit. We'll see if other people stop by, but yeah, I mostly want to do this for consistency's sake, and I do need to fix my sleeping schedule too. That's the other reason I just like woke up and made myself do this, because my sleeping schedule is trash right now. You'll buy a bottle of wine just for that day. Oh hell yeah. I should probably bring something too then. I won't bring beer because I think I'm the only person in that group of people who even drink. Actually, does Santa Coon drink beer? I think Rustic might. It's probably not his choice. I actually don't know, because I think I told you this, but like the idea of Rustic drinking is so weird to me, because like I've known Rustic for like over a decade now. And when I first knew Rustic, okay, it's not over a decade, it's been about a decade, maybe a little over. He just like, it's not that he didn't drink, it was just like drinking was just never involved in the activities that him and I did together. Rustic definitely does. Okay, cool. Yeah, oh that's right, no, I told Santa Coon that. I never told you that. So yeah, like when Rustic Guest and I first like hung out, like I said, it wasn't ever that he didn't drink, because like I was probably like the big drinker, and then next was Guest. He drank like a pretty decent amount, but I was like the big drinker out of all of us, and Rustic was just like never around for drinking stuff, and like we hung out all the time, but it was just like it never happened to be like for like drinking things. Yeah, now I heard via Santa Coon that he drinks like all the time. For a long time, you thought Rustic was super innocent. Imagine your surprise. I know, right? Well, he definitely presented that way, because that was one thing I remember him telling us, is like Rustic was like a peach, like the epitome of like just your like, I don't know how to put that without it sounding weird. He was just like a real good person. He's still a good person, but you know what I mean. But then whenever he would get with me and Guest, just degenerates, the three of us, all of us, we'd get so bad. Like we all acted so differently separately, and we even acted kind of differently whenever it was just like one of us. Like if I'd be hanging out with Guest, or if I'd be hanging out with like Rustic, we'd be okay. But then like once all three of us got together, degenerates, the lot of us, like we acted so differently. He's the biggest degenerate. Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, especially now. Yeah, well, that's good to see that, because I remember only ever seeing him be like a degenerate whenever he was with me and Guests. So I'm glad he's just doing that like as his own thing now. You didn't find out until like 2021. I know, he hides it pretty well, huh? He's good about that. Like I said, he's just like when he's like not around the certain people, or like, I don't know how to put it, when he's in a specific environment, he just like, you're like, oh, look at this good boy over here. You've known him since 2012-ish. Yeah, that's right. Because I think I probably met him. Yeah, that's right. We both probably met Rustic around the same time. But for some reason, you, Rustic, and Guest knew each other. But like I never like heard about you, and I guess you never heard about me. Yeah, like, because that was about the time I met Rustic. You only kind of know Guest. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I remember like you mentioned that you like knew of Guest. It was mostly with Rustic. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like, I don't know. Rustic always liked to keep like his own friend groups kind of separate too. So that's fair. But like, I know I don't know. We're gonna go fall off the world. Whee! Hey Jay, are you still here? I have something funny we should do one of these days. I keep muting in VRC thinking that's going to mute the mic that you guys hear. Yeah, I guess would come around sometimes when you were with Rustic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. And it's funny because I guess my brother also knows you. That's such a small world. Such a small world. But Jay, if you're around, there's a TikTok sound out right now that we should do as a trend. It's dumb, and I actually hate them when they pop up, but it will like show an animal and it will be like, did you know this animal makes a noise? Or it'll be like, this makes the cutest sound, and then it's the stupid like a wah sound. No, I can't even do it. It's the stupid TikTok a wah sound. I know Tara has it on her soundboard, but I want to do that. So it's just like this is my son, and this is the sound he makes when you give him like head pats, and then it's just you going ah, or whatever that sound is. I thought that'd be funny. Yeah, we took one class together in university. That was the extent of your knowing through him. Yeah, that's right. That's so funny. Yeah, because he remembers you. I was surprised. There, I did it. I cleared my throat and I just muted in VRC. I didn't mute the mic like a dingus. All right, I guess Jay's busy right now. He's not feeling so hot anyway. I'll DM him, but I want to do that. I want to make a funny TikTok. Because like how my hair flows back and forth. I'm glad this avatar still is like okay. I know some creators were like actually taking down their avatars, which is understandable. One content creator I knew, Nitty Gritty, he had a bunch of them and he took all of them down, which was super sad. You looked familiar to me, but you wouldn't have been able to place it. That's fair. I'm actually surprised, like this is gonna sound weird, but I'm actually surprised he even like said he knew you, because he's normally pretty reserved about that stuff. And I get it, because he's an introvert. He has some social anxiety, which makes sense, but he's one of those people where it's just like, if he thinks he knows, not even a person, something, if he thinks he knows something but he's not 100% sure, he just won't talk about it. Like, that's one thing he'll do, is like he'll start a conversation with me and he'll be like he knows the answer but he's not 100% sure he knows the answer, so he'll ask me, he's like, what's that thing we were talking about the other day? And I'm like, I know you know the answer, but his like social anxiety makes him, he doesn't want to be like, for instance, do I know you, and then have you be like, no, I don't remember you. He doesn't like that. So that's why I'm quite surprised he even was just like, wait, I think I know you, because normally he wouldn't do that. That's crazy. That's good. That's a step in the right direction for him, I think, though. How's everyone doing today, though? Oh, you know, I've still got my coffee. I should go take a swig of that. I should maybe change this to a different camera, because I know at this angle, if I like adjust it, you're all just gonna look at my butt, and I know you don't want that. Let's go ahead and switch to the pins. Whatever, we'll take this with me for now. Oh yeah, I still have my shot glass there. I was with my new friend Raka. What am I touching? Oh, that. And we were We were doing drinkies yesterday, so I brought a shot glass, and for some reason I ended up just drinking straight from the like bottle anyway. I don't even know why I bothered with that. We'll leave that there. Grab a slice of coffee. Delicious. Black. Just like my heart. I'm just kidding. I don't have a black heart. Whoa. Oh, wish you guys would have seen that. I've got my little like camera menu here, and like my arm didn't go anywhere, but for some reason this went. I just like started helicoptering off. Alrighty. Back to this one. Today is a good day, but yeah, I think. Oh man, did that close now? I am accidentally closing like all of my windows somehow. I need to figure out a better way to lock these. It's fine. Because how OVR Toolkit works is it basically lets me put windows like here in VR, but it only works if they're on top. So like for here I have my Stream Deck, and here I have my Twitch chat, which just closed, and so it only works if they're like on top. And for some reason, when I'm like moving, like hovering my mouse over it for a while, it did just minimize, which is weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know if this time works. I'm hoping it works for you, Kiwi. I'm hoping it, because like the three big people that came into mind why I decided to start streaming earlier were for you. My thumb's not working. Okay, whatever. Were for you, Santacoon, and Abel. Because I guess Abel can't stay up too late. Santacoon is going off grave soon though, but yeah, it is pretty weird. I don't understand it, but it's fine. It's like it only minimally like inconveniences me. It's not that much effort otherwise. And to be honest, I'm also hoping to like get a wider like range of people to start joining, because like I love the late night streams and that's why I'm keeping them, but also at the same time I recognize that's just like not an ideal time to like get new people streaming like as late as I do. But I want to keep it because I still like it, and I do get like lots of interesting people. The only problem is like the audience that I would mostly be pining for are late night people like me, or like Europeans. Most probably that would be better for Asians, because that's still really early for Europeans. It's like 8 a.m. when I stream. It's like 8 a.m. for most of my European friends. But like Asian people, like that's around like noon for them, I think. So like, but I don't appear like in, how do I put that? At that time I don't, like I'm not, my stream isn't advertised to people in Asian countries. You'll be working 7:30 to 4, so I mean, okay. But you'll still try and make it. Oh, I mean, you don't have to. I hope you know this wasn't like, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like that. I just figured like you could have it on during work if you wanted to. Yeah, that's a good point. Do you mind if I ask what days? Is it the same days off? And I hope you know it's never like, I never do this as an obligation. It's just like to give those the option if they would like. I actually feel bad because I reached out to a friend the other day and I was talking to her, and I actually was like talking to her when I very first started streaming. I wasn't even streaming on Twitch. I was streaming on YouTube when I was talking to her, and I reached out to her and I started talking to her, and she said like, I'm sorry I didn't ever like keep coming to your YouTube stuff. And I was like, that's fine. I don't ever want anyone to feel like obligated to come watch me. I just want people to come if they think it's fun. For now, okay, that's the same. But if you get the new position, you would have to work one weekend day. I see. Okay. I mean, hopefully it's not bad. That's what I do. I don't mind it. I work Sundays, and I do not mind that one bit. Because like having Friday and Saturday off is actually, like, I wouldn't mind having Sunday off, because like For me anyway, typically, this isn't always the case. It's so slow on Sundays, like I might as well just take the day off. But also at the same time, like that's kind of a good problem to have. Like if it's really slow, and that's the nice part, is if it's really slow to the point where I'm like, I'm so bored and I'm like, why am I even working? They actually will offer time off, which if I take it, then I could just take the time off and that's cool. But, or if other people take it, that will make it busy. So it's not like mind numbingly slow that I'm just like incredibly bored. That is actually quite nice. But yeah, I like it. I do not mind working Sundays one bit. It's very nice. All right, we at an hour, almost 15 more minutes. It's fine. You like having Sundays off because so many people in my life do too, so you want to see them. Okay, that is fair. That's a big problem I have, is like that's when my family wants to do things too, is on Sunday, because like we're not religious like at all, so they want to my immediate family anyway, so they want to do stuff on Sunday, and I'm like, yeah, if it's before like 2:30 p.m. like Mountain Standard Time, sure, I'll do it. So that's fair. But they're pretty willing to work with me anyway. Yeah, general support gets VTO too, but your last two departments don't get it, so we have to just sit there just waiting. That sucks. Yeah, I like VTO. It's sometimes bad, like when it gets really not busy though. There was one time like I didn't take time, like I didn't not go into work. It was all scheduled. So it was all like I would go in, and if there was VTO I'd take it. And there was one time I like only worked like 22 hours one week, and I was just like, fuck, that was so bad. I haven't done that since, because that paycheck sucked. But like you got to be careful with VTO sometimes, especially when it's just like really not busy. We're actually exiting a busy season right now for my work, so soon it will it already has kind of started slowing down. That being said, yesterday was busy as fuck. Like I have no idea why yesterday was so busy, but it was. There are just some days where you sit available for 20 plus minutes. That sucks. I couldn't do that. That's way too long. I guess where I'm kind of fortunate that I don't do phones and I do like chat support is people are more inclined to do chat. So like a slow day for me right now is I have 2 active conversations at once, and that's it. None are like idle. Like I just have 2 people that I'm like actively talking to. That's a slow day. Or if I had one person, that I wouldn't even be there. They would send us home. If I was only talking to one person at a time. Summer is dead for you. Yeah, we don't have any like sales for us during the summer. You draw or fuck around on Discord on those days. Yeah, that's what I would do also. I realized like I wanted to ask Teru something that reminds me, speaking of drawing, but she's probably not here. She's probably asleep. She has like a pretty fucked up schedule, it sounds like. Because I know like when we were hanging out for Land Before Time, it was like 6 p.m. our time, and Sanakun like called her and she had like just woken up. Multiple chats are a disgusting practice. Yeah, like I don't know. I wouldn't mind it as much if they didn't make us like I don't want to give too much away about my work, but one thing that they do is like I have to take multiple chats. Technically I'm only supposed to have a maximum of 3, but I can have a maximum of 7, which this is better than what it used to be. I should note is they did fix that, which is good, but I used to have like, it should have been a maximum of 5, but I could get upwards of 12. So like there were times where I'd have 12 active chats. That's 12 people on 12 different issues I was helping people with. That was on a bad day. Usually the worst was like 9, so I'd have like 9 different people I'd be helping. That's pretty normal, but it was supposed to be 5, but it's just because of how the system works. I won't give too much away about that. I wouldn't mind the multiple chats as much if they didn't make me like lie about it, because like if I'm talking to someone and they're like, why are you taking so long to respond? Because I'm given like 5 to 10 minutes to respond. And if they're like, what is taking you so long? I can't be like, I'm helping more people. Like, it's not just you. I have to lie to them and be like, oh, yep, just, doing everything I can to get to you. Don't worry about it. But like, they don't want us telling them like, hey, by the way, I'm like assisting multiple people. Yeah, we had a bit and everyone rioted. It doesn't provide a good experience. No, it doesn't provide a good experience. Yeah, so okay, 2 minutes. So here's the thing. So we had 2 lines of business. One was SMS. I'm trying to use my thumb, but it's not working. SMS and chat support. So chat support, which is computer, they had 2 minutes to respond, which is how I started. I started there, 2 conversations, 2 minutes to respond, which that was still a bit much for me. 2 minutes is not a lot of time, like for 2 conversations, which is why I went to SMS, because SMS was 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the conversation. So, but that was when we would have, you know, like supposed to have the maximum of 5. But then they conjoined the businesses recently. So now it's just chat and SMS. And so it's just 5-10 minutes for all of them, which I technically think that's better, but that's like, we can only have the maximum of 3. But yeah, like it's still like, it's a lot. You do chat, email, and phones. I would love to do email. That sounds so nice. I don't think my department has email. Like I said, I don't mind it too much. It's not bad. Like, you know, pays the bills, keeps me busy. It helps with my typing. Like I definitely have better like words per minute than the average or I definitely could type better words per minute for the average person. You wouldn't think that's my job. You wouldn't think like typing is my job though, because when I'm at work, I'm like totally fine. But outside of work, I have so many typos. It's because my keyboard is like quite different. I have like this nice mechanical keyboard that's just clunkier than my work keyboard. So like I'll like often like, you know, pinky will hit the wrong key, so on and so forth. All right, we can probably like look at closing this pretty soon. Thank you guys for joining me today. This is actually pretty fun. This is nice and chill. I'll have more stuff planned. I want to start doing VR events again. But the reason I wanted to do this too, like in the morning, is because I feel like I can be louder, so I don't have to like, you know, contain myself. So I can just be goofier. But like today, you know, like I said, it wasn't feeling too up to it. So in the force promotion department, though, you have to call out on an emails, and you hate it. That sucks. No thanks. I wouldn't want to do that. I understand why you hate it. Especially because you're probably just like calling people who are just like going about their day. Probably wouldn't be happy to receive a call at some of those times. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. All right, let me switch over here. I just checked. I should have my viewers off, but I have it on right now. I only have 2 people, so which is fine. Because I didn't even expect you guys to show up, so thank you. Thank you, Kiwi and Jay. But yeah, I think we won't raid anyone today. I think we'll just call it. When is my next stream though? Yeah, but it's like, you know that thing you emailed us about? Can you talk right now? Yeah, no, that sucks. I would hate that. I would hate being on either end of that. My next one is, it's not tonight. Nope, it's Tuesday. No, wait, is it tonight? Yeah, it is tonight. It's technically tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's tonight, so it'll be in a little over 8 hours. It'll be in about 10 hours we'll have another stream. And this, we're gonna do a tier list. Soup recommended we do a tier list on soups. So throughout the day, I will be collecting soups. I'll post it in the Discord, but I will ask everyone like what their favorite soups are, and then we will rate them on our tier list maker. But yeah, thanks again for joining me today, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll talk in the Discord. I do need to do another poll. Maybe that's where I can do the soup one. I'll start with a soup poll. Okay, I think that's all I have. By the way, Kiwi, if you're still there, claim first, because no one has yet. Kiwi or Jay. You should do that so you can get a bonus free 100 loyalty points. It's oh my god, there goes my Twitch chat. It's channel points. Just click on the channel, like the empty mugs, and it should be like the very first one. It costs 1 empty mug, one channel point. I'm gonna start dancing too. You guys will see my dancing journey. Don't worry, it won't be the same dancing as, well, maybe we'll see. It probably won't be the same dancing as, hey, good job, Kiwi. 100 channel points to you. It probably won't be the same as, like, Hyena and Hinu, but maybe. I don't know. I used to shuffle way back in college. Not well, mind you. Wasn't good shuffling, but I could do it. Though it's technically not you. Yeah, but Jay missed out. Because, like, he's here. He's lurking, I think. But he was first, but he didn't claim it, so... You believe it? You believe that I didn't shuffle well? I didn't. I know Rustic and Guest were also super into shuffling that time, but they were both significant. Well, I don't know if Guest was significantly better than me. Rustic was. Rustic was really good at shuffling. Guest was pretty good, and I was pretty bad. So yeah, he was significantly better than me. Who am I joking? Okay, but yes, we'll go ahead and end it. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you showing up. I love each and every one of you. Hopefully we'll make this a regular occurrence, and we'll start doing like VR chat activities. So make better choices than me and have a good one.